Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Law school has been keeping your girl busy. Law school is still keeping your girl busy, but I figured I would bring you guys a new video because hey, I have the time to. In today's video, obviously with everything going on, we have pretty much most of the country, definitely New York City, has been placed on like a stay-at-home order. I'm gonna be showing you what I like to call my stay home with me, just like what a routine or what a day looks like for me, being a law student from home. Pretty much just woke up, so I'll start you guys off with kind of like my morning routine. My alarm goes off. Let me actually like show you proof. My alarm goes off, or it's set to go off at 6:30 in the morning every single day. So you see that right there. I definitely have to get up and turn off my alarm. It's really up to me to determine in my schedule to determine like, am I gonna continue to stay awake? Am I gonna go back to sleep for a little bit? So today I woke up, had to get up to turn off my alarm because I keep my phone away from me for that reason, to force myself to get out of bed. And I spent a little time, you know, praying, reading my Bible, really good devotional that I'm reading. And so I spent a little time doing that and praying, and then I decide like, am I gonna stay awake or am I gonna go back to sleep? Today, based on the time that I went to sleep last night, I really felt like I needed more sleep. I didn't want to be too tired throughout the day, so I took some more sleep and I didn't get up until 8:30. Once I get out of bed, oh, excuse me. Once I get out of bed, I make my bed, and that's like the last time I'm in my bed until the end of the day. I like to like get out, leave my bed, make my bed, leave it, and like sit at my desk for the most part for the remainder of the day, with a few exceptions. So yeah, of course I do things like brushing my teeth and washing my teeth, but now I'm gonna go ahead, take a shower, do my whole like skincare stuff, and get ready for classes today. Back, I've showered, I've washed my face. So normally at this point, I of course have to go into my skincare routine to get my skin looking prepared for the day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed for the day and think about if I want something for breakfast. I'm dressed for the day. Really typically like during this time period, I wear athleisure, athletic clothes. This is just a Nike tank top, you know, nothing really special. I have some Nike leggings on. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a smoothie for breakfast just to get something in my stomach before I get started on work. So for breakfast today, I just decided to make a fruit smoothie. This is pretty much just pineapple, frozen. All of these are frozen except for the bananas and the kale. Pineapple, mango, peaches, and then banana and kale. Add some water in there. And then I have a little like smoothie maker, whatever, and that blends. And then I decided to also just have some toast, mainly because I was in the mood for it. Most days for breakfast, I might just have the smoothie. The time is now, this is perfect timing because I want it to be 9:40. 9:40, I have an hour until my first class of the day on Wednesday starts. So that's at 10:40. So pretty much I spend this time primarily reviewing my notes or taking any last minute notes, doing any last minute readings that I need to do. I've already done my reading for my first class of the day, and then I have lunch right after that. So it's not too much of a pressure for me to get a lot of work done during this hour. But I do like to do some of that. So I guess we're gonna get into it, right? So I pretty much finished up. Well, the time is 10:07, so that was about 30 minutes or so of reviewing notes. Once that's done, it gets checked off in my handy dandy planner. While I read or while I reread, I like to take handwritten notes, which can be fairly tedious, but that's the way that I memorize things, and it's also the way that I practice my handwriting, which, like, to be honest, I appreciate being able to practice my handwriting because, like, a lot of things are just typed these days, and as someone who used to teach, I can tell you that handwriting isn't necessarily in the best place that it needs to be for some people, but that is not the point. It's 10:10. I don't have class for another 30 minutes, so it might just be some chill time. Yeah, I've done my readings for the day, so yeah, I could just chill right now. I could, yeah, I'm pretty much chilling. That's honestly what it is. Time is officially 10:40, which means my first class of the day on Wednesdays, which is constitutional law, is about to start. I'm not moving, I'm not going anywhere. It's virtual, it's online. But what I do at this point is turn off my phone during class. Started this new thing where I like to be focused. And here on my screen, I don't know if you can see, you'll see my the Zoom class on one side, my notes that I took for con law on my reading on another side. And then I have my notebook ready to take written notes. I like to do this whole full screen thing just to make sure that I am not distracted by any notifications that might come in. I don't necessarily see any text message notifications. It just helps me ensure that, at least to the best of my ability, I'm actually focusing on the content. The reality is, like, we're not being graded the same way that we normally would be. So some might say that I don't necessarily need to put in as much effort. By some might say, I mean, I might say that, but like the reality is I'm still like here to gain some sort of knowledge. I don't want to completely check out, so I at least try and focus. It is lunch hour. So during lunch hour, I can do a number of things. Typically, I can eat lunch, make and eat lunch. I can chill. I can, if I was behind on work, might like do some readings a little bit during lunch for a class in the afternoon. Or most recently, I became the secretary for a student organization on campus, the Black Law Students Organization. And so I typically might incorporate something like checking the student org's email, sending out an email that I have scheduled to send today, and doing the same for me personally. So checking my personal email, sending out personal email, checking the student org's Instagram account, posting on the student org's Instagram account, checking my own Instagram account, and posting on my Instagram account if I had a post planned for today. So all of those things are what happened during my lunch hour. Today, what my lunch hour is gonna look like is sending out an email that I have to send, posting on Instagram, posting on my own Instagram, and yeah, pretty much just like chilling, relaxing, actually enjoying the lunch hours. So I posted on Instagram on both the Bolsa student account and my personal account. And the reason I like to do this during a block of time that I have free is because I also like to take the time to engage with people and respond. So I can't really, like, at some point in time I used to just like post while I was in the middle of class and then like put my phone away. And that doesn't really work because you want to be able to like at least engage with people, at least for like a 15-minute time span after you posted. So that's really what I'm doing right now. Shameless plug, head to my Instagram to check out what post it actually was. It's now 1:20, 1:21, so class is about to start. You know the deal. That means phone is off and time to learn. Just finished my second class of the day, which was legislation and regulation, and I have one more class. This is typically the time that I get a little bit more restless. So I'm just like very upfront about that. So yeah, gonna get ready to log into my last class of the day. But this class that I have, I don't have an online casebook, so I go to these boxes that are up here, and I pull them out and have them ready for my last class of the day, which is torts. Yay, personal injury. Hello again. It is 4:10. My last class of the day is done. I literally have no more room to focus on any work at this point in time. So literally, like, I just can't do work. Probably gonna get a snack. Probably going to, if I feel up to it, maybe work on some blog related stuff, content related stuff. But honestly, I think this is gonna be just a lot of chill time. because I like felt myself very like restless and like waiting for class to be done, which honestly is how I felt when I had normal classes, like when classes were in person too. Like these were long days, whether it's online or in person, they were long days for me. So typically, like had I had in-person class, I would have come back and then just like relaxed and just kind of let my brain take a second to chill. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now until I have my 6 o'clock workout class. Six o'clock, almost 6 o'clock, 5:55. Just spent the last, I would say since class ended, from 4:15, 4:20 up until 6, editing a video in iMovie and then editing it on InShot after the fact. I like to edit my videos like in pretty much one sitting. So I knew about like 2 hours was just the right amount of time. Ever since this quarantine, social distancing, basically stay-at-home order has been in place, I've really been enjoying using the Do You Rumble app, Do You Rumble on Instagram at Do You Rumble, to get in some really good workouts. So today the workout is at 6 p.m. and that is why I am participating in it. Or, well, that's not why I'm participating, but like it's at 6 p.m. So like that's why I'm doing it at 6 today.
Izzy, I don't care, man. I play for you guys. We're not a golf here.
Workout is complete. I'm gonna go cool down and obviously take a shower before a post-workout little protein shake pick-me-up that I like to make. So be right back. So after I work out, I put together a little shake that is comprised of oatmeal. Typically I use about like, I don't know, I would say maybe a little under a cup. Granola, I would use about 1/4 cup of that. A banana, some ice, some almond butter. And the almond butter right here, I want to point out, normally I would just use regular almond butter, but I could not find, I ran out and I could not find any regular almond butter anywhere. So I got dark chocolate almond butter, so it's the first time I'm trying that, and some almond milk, and put that all together in this cup over here and blend it all up. This is it. The time is 7:30. The time is 7:30. I've got my post-workout shake in hand, and I plan on eating dinner at around 8. I think it might be too soon to have dinner in 30 minutes with this, so I might push that back to 8:30. So that gives me about an hour. And I think I'm gonna get into some readings for tomorrow. So yeah, for about an hour I'm gonna read, eat dinner. Whoa, excuse me. So major plot twist, I totally forgot I have an info session for one of the journals on campus. So I realized that like 3 minutes before it started. So from 8 to 9, I'm gonna be on an info session tonight, which is not the norm, but it is something that's possible, especially like spring of 1L year. So attending a panel right behind me now. I made it through that meeting, info session from 8 to 9. During that time period, I also got dinner. It was leftovers, just warmed up some leftovers that I had planned on eating tonight. So now it's 9 o'clock, and typically I've got about 2 more hours where I know I can, well, I know I have about 1 more hour where I know I can actively work, and 2 more hours where I know I'll be awake. So I'll probably spend the first of that hour doing reading. Skimming reading, doing a part of a reading that I don't necessarily need to read that closely. And then the second half of the hour, or the second hour, I might do some like more content related stuff just to like wind down the night, or just chill in general. Maybe FaceTime or call someone, or just like chill, relax. Maybe watch TV, probably watch TV. TV would be good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch TV for that second hour. I didn't end up watching TV, mainly because I don't know, I was in a working mode, so I got work done. It's about 15 minutes before midnight, and midnight is pretty much the latest that I stay up to do work. So I just wrap up by washing my face, brushing my teeth, and doing my nighttime skincare routine, which is really 3 easy steps. I've been using Curology. So at night, it's when I use my Curology treatment, cleanser, moisturizer, and my treatment. So those are the things that I use at night before I go to bed. After I do that, I just have some wind down time, some quiet time, put my phone away, turn the lights off because I've had like lights in my face all day. And that's pretty much it for the day. And I'm gonna get up and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave me any questions or things like that. I'd be happy to answer them about what it's like being a law student under quarantine. Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.